Treating mental health holistically involves addressing a person's well-being on multiple levels: physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. Today, I'd like to start off Mental Health Awareness Month with some holistic approaches that can be beneficial to mental health. But first, welcome to Mind Body Balance, the podcast dedicated to empowering you on your journey to self-care and well-being. I'm your host, Valerie, and together we'll explore the transformative world of self-care, delving into practices that nurture your mind, body, and spirit. In each episode, we'll embark on a mindful exploration of various self-care techniques, from simply daily rituals to profound life-changing practices. Join me as I share insights, tips, and personal stories to inspire you to prioritize your own well-being. This podcast is your sanctuary for self-discovery, where we'll discuss mindfulness, mental health, journaling, and everything in between. Whether you're a seasoned self-care enthusiast or just starting your journey, Mind Body Balance is here to support you in creating a life filled with balance, joy, and self-love. So let's embark on this transformative adventure together. Get ready to prioritize yourself one mindful moment at a time, and welcome to Mind Body Balance, where self-care meets inspiration. Hey everybody, welcome back to the podcast Mind Body Balance. I'm your host, Valerie, and this month, May, is considered Mental Health Awareness Month. And let me just also add that I'm not a psychologist. I'm not a psychologist. I am a certified happiness life coach, but I carry no doctorate. Okay. Of course, I do a lot of research before I come and talk to you guys about things, but I just wanted to make sure I threw that out there before I started saying anything else. If you're new to the podcast, welcome. This is a positive and safe space. I try to be as mindful of things that can be a trigger to other people as I possibly can. But come in, get comfy, and thank you for letting me take your ears hostage for a few minutes. Those of you who are returning, I want to say, hey y'all. I'm glad y'all came back. Of course, this podcast would not be as successful as it is without your listenership. And I appreciate you. Don't forget, if you like what you hear, subscribe, rate, leave a review. You can leave a review on Apple Podcast and Spotify. And I appreciate you in advance. And share with anybody that you think would benefit from whatever you hear. So why am I talking about holistic approaches to mental health? I've had the benefit of being around people who do suffer with some type of mental health illness or another. I do know that a lot of people don't like to take medications because of the way it makes them feel. One person says that it just makes them not care about what's going on. They have no feeling. They're just so relaxed and lackadaisical. They can't respond. And if they do want to respond, they can't respond quick enough. And this person is bipolar and manic depressive. A lot of people who have mental health illnesses are often ashamed, and they don't want to take the medication because of that point. They're in denial, or they're not able to have access to someone who is going to really be dedicated to assisting and helping them and providing them with resources that is going to help them manage the mental illness. And so I just, I can't talk to you about the medication, because I don't prescribe it. I would never prescribe it, but I can talk about things that can be done, in the event that someone is not ready to address the mental illness issue, or someone who feels like they just need a mental reset. Because sometimes I do, especially if there's a lot of events in a given month between work and personal life balance. So sometimes I need a mental health break as well. So hopefully these things can assist someone out there or help you help someone. But some things are kind of obvious. Like the first thing, healthy diet, eating a balanced diet, rich in fruits, vegetables, whole grains, lean proteins, healthy fats. They can positively impact your mood and your overall well-being. This is like the omega-3 fatty acids. This is like vitamin B's, because vitamin B gives you energy, and vitamin D. I did not know that if you're feeling kind of sluggish or just really drowsy a lot, sometimes your vitamin D can be low. And then minerals like magnesium and zinc play roles in mental health as well. Magnesium is good for like keeping that good old digestive tract clean, helps you keep that, that regular poop in check. But it does play a huge role in mental health as well. Exercise, physical activity has numerous mental health benefits. It includes reducing symptoms of anxiety, depression, and stress. And you should try to work out for at least 30 minutes of moderate exercise a week. At least 3 days out the week. At least. Do I do exercise at least 3 days a week? No. I'm just going to keep it real. I was, and I fell off. And I've noticed that, my energy levels aren't where they should be. So guess what? It's time for me to get back with it, right? Adequate sleep. Quality sleep is crucial for mental health. Establishing a regular sleep schedule, like creating a relaxing bedtime routine, or just ensuring your sleep environment is conducive to rest. So that means an hour before you go to sleep, you might want to go ahead and turn that TV off, lower the light on your Celica phone, putting up the iPad. I usually plug up my iPad and the phone that I use for social media way away from my bed. I will keep my phone. Oh, let me tell you one thing I wanted to do. I do keep my phone near my bed, but I should do like my baby sister. She puts her phone on do not disturb. However, she can include important numbers like me, my mom, my other sisters. In the event there's an emergency, someone can still get in touch with her. Other than that, everything else is on do not disturb. So that's a good idea to try. I have not tried it, but that's a good tip, I think. Mindfulness and meditation. Practices like mindfulness meditation, deep breathing exercises, and yoga can help reduce stress, improve mood, and enhance overall mental well-being. I know if you see me on my social media platforms, I always show videos or reels where I am practicing deep breathing exercises. I try to do that before I go to sleep as well. For some reason, it just lets the body know, hey, it's time to just go ahead and lay it down. Another thing I have not tried, but I do have other people that have told me that they enjoy speaking with a therapist or a counselor.